Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We are on to first fix. Well, sort of first fix. The plan has changed a little bit upstairs from what potentially you saw last time. So what I'm going to show you is just the layout as it stands now, and go through a few little bits. I can't do masses amount at the minute because we are waiting for the floor's going to be have liquid screed on, which we'll show you down here. I'll show you all those, so in fact I'll take you downstairs and I'll show you. So I can't do any of the cable runs, well, too much of the cable runs. So, but like I say, if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button in the corner. Go on, press it, go on. So like I say, if you have already subscribed, thank you very much. I do really appreciate it. So let's get stuck in. Right, because the floor is all prepped, all ready to go downstairs, I can't drill through this stud and this stud because it's all going to splash down there onto the DPM down there. So what I've got here essentially this is the master bedroom with a Juliet balcony that's going to be going on there. So we've got big bed going in here, double socket either side, light switch going to be over here. So we can turn on, there is a pendant light that's going to go in up there, so there's pendant light up there. There's two double sockets going down here, but I think this might change slightly because I think there's going to be some wardrobe configuration style thing going across here. So leading off here, this is all the ensuite. Now yes, it looks massive on the floor, but the usable space is roughly to about here because you're going to bash your head and things like that. So I think the layout is there's going to be a shower in there, and I think there's a bath. That's it. I think the bath's leading off this way, so that's recessed, and I think toilet, sink and radiator I believe here, possibly not 100% on there. So in here there's going to be some tiltable downlights I believe going in there. That's on the like I said, these need finalising a little bit, but so we're just going to crack on with what we can do. So on here we've got two-way lighting, so down your corridor, so there's going to be downlight and downlight up here. In here there's going to be a chandelier type light fitting that's over this mezzanine when that's on. Now this has upset the plumber. That has upset him. The doorway, the plan was originally that this was the doorway for an ensuite, this was going to be ensuite for that room, but this bedroom here was going to have an ensuite on there, but it's just way too tight, and the homeowners have changed their mind, which I do think is a better layout. So this has now become the doorway, so plumber's got to move all these. It's gone down like you can imagine. So this is the other bedroom in here. So bed's now going to go on this wall in here, so there'll be sockets either side going on. Another pendant light up here somewhere, and then two down lights on the dormer leading out. So I think this is going to be like a desk area, so there's going to be some sockets and stuff running. Now I'm going to show you this. There's a cable running down here. This is where my main route is going to be. So it's going to come up all across this here, all the way down there, and I'll explain why when we go downstairs. So that's one room, and we're putting an intermediate switch on here because originally they wanted one switch here, one switch there, but it's going to be a bit of a pain in the bum walking down there with nothing. So I've made an intermediate switch there. There's going to be another chandelier light going down here because this is the stairwell here with I think it's a floating staircase that's going in. I think they're coming to fit the framework for that on Wednesday, I believe. So in here, this is another bedroom. So radiator, desk again, two down lights. Wardrobe's going to go across here, so it's going to be lighting that is going to be activated when the doors are open. We're going to put either a PIR or a pneumatic switch sort of thing, something like that on there. But because as of earlier on, there was a wall across here to there, but it's just too tight because to stand up, it's just not really practical. So that's been scrapped. So I've not done the socket layout for this room just yet. So that's basically the upstairs. That's the upstairs sorted-ish. So it is likely to change a little bit, but I will walk you downstairs and I'll show you what's going on downstairs. So these, it's the first time we're using liquid screed. Obviously we had an outside company coming in. So the gist of it is that these are all set up for the level heights all the way through, and there's loads of them. So that's why I can't work down here today, because if I knock one of these, I don't think it's going to go down too well. So I'll just give you a quick overview. So kitchen's gone in. I've managed to get all my back boxes on where they need to be. So there's a combi microwave there, oven there, normal double socket across there. Then there's a gas hob, but it's really weird. It needs it's like two separate hobs, and then there's an extractor fan that runs through the centre of it, I believe. That's what's on the kitchen plan anyway. So there's no extractor fan up there. It actually ducts out and vents out underneath apparently. So it's happy days, so I haven't got to sort that out. So another 2-gang socket there, and then there's another microwave here. There's undercabs going on this bit. Another double socket, and then there's instant boil going in underneath here, the dishwasher. And then we've got an American fridge freezer going in here. And that's that lot, so that's that took care of. All the lights for the kitchen is going to be controlled on here. So what I've done, and now don't get me wrong, I don't normally do this on here, but it might be a long time till I come back for the second fix, because of it needs to get to a certain stage, then it's going to be remortgaged, and because of COVID we don't exactly know how long that's going to take. So what I've done, I've wrote on here obviously what they are. So there's island lights, down lights, outside lights, and then undercab lights. Like I say, I don't normally do it, but it might become a regular feature, because I think it actually might work well. So like I say, there's island going in here. So this is my cable at the minute that the screed has put up there, so it's out of the way. That leads back over to here. So that's in some conduit in there that's run through, so it keeps the concrete off it. So if there's any issues later on, you can pull that out. There's going to be down lights all in here. Like I say, the plumber got in before me, so he's ran all this stuff. But because there's so many steels in this house, the cable runs have to come all the way from the board, which is over that way, all the way through there, and all the way around, and everything has to come this way. There's no way of getting it through, because there's another steel that runs that way, so it shuts you off. So very awkward, but everyone loves a challenge. So in here is the office space. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that we're using the green beam, which I've been using throughout the whole house. So everything is all level, so it all runs through. Because like I say, this floor level is massively variant all the way through. We used a green beam, run it all the way through, so all these sockets here are all perfectly in line. Because in here it's an office, but potentially could later in life be, you know, another little bedroom or whatever. So that's why the socket's like that. And then primarily the desk's going to be here. There's going to be a network going in here as well. And then there's the downstairs shower room. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Yeah, there's another thing behind there. So it's shower across there, toilets down there somewhere, and sink, I believe, something like that. So let me come through. So this room in here is the utility room. So we've got sink over here now. There's double socket, light switch, and then there's going to be underfloor heating going through in here. So there's the manifold's going to go to here, and we're going through the wall, crashing on through. Right, this room in here which leads off to another lounge, is the prayer room. So in here it's just a centre light that's going in up here, and that's it. And then this is the main living room as such, or the chill out living room as such. So it's, or formal living room, whatever you want to call it. So there's going to be a log burner going in here. So socket over there, socket there, socket there, and on that wall there, there's going to be the TV and all sorts of stuff. There's a pocket door going in here, so it's going to be sliding into the wall. So yeah, TV's going on there. So that's that one. I've missed a room out here. I'm coming back through. There's another manifold going on here for this section of the underfloor heating. So that's that one. And this is underside at the minute. It's supposed to be a dining room, but I think they're not entirely fixed on what it is, because there's going to be, as it stands right now, it is a dining room. So centre light going in up here, and then this is that steel I was telling you about. There's going to be 4 downlights around the outside, and double sockets and all the rest of it. But this is obviously off the back of the kitchen now. This is going to be a soft seating area. So the plan is that over there's going to be a TV mounted on the wall, and there's various sockets and stuff. But they're not 100% that that's going to be where it is. So there's toss up between whether it's going to go there or there. So what I've said is, if I put some, like, replicate that on this wall, then it's already there if they do change their mind. And if they don't use it, they can just put a picture over it until they decide later on that they're going to swap it over there and whatever, because it's easier to do that than the other way. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. I'm going to show you where the board is. So this is what I was saying earlier on about that cable upstairs, because the getting lost where around the house is big. So this is the only other route through where this is. The plumber's got in, smashed a million holes in all the way through. So obviously I can't put any more holes in that, because it's mental as it is. So I can't put any more cable holes through there, so that's that knackered. So the plan for me, because the customer wants this open up here, and then there's going to be a porch eventually off here, which is like an oak porch that's going to be made. So the plan was for me was to have this leveled off, so then the plumber could run all his pipes in and all the rest of it, but it's not gone down that way. So this is basically how we're going to get all the cables across, which is like all the way through there. That's how we're going to get it through, and that is why that cable's like that. And then there's going to be some boxing in on that corner here. So that's my run through, all the way through here, which is what these holes are for here, that runs down, and then the board position is going to be here, and then the networking stuff I believe is over, it's going to be over there. And this is another little downstairs toilet, so it's just I think it's downlight in here and just light switch on the outside. And then there, eventually, where this lot of stuff is, there's going to be a dog washing station wherever that is. So that's what that's going to be in there. So yeah, it's quite a lot to get on with, but I can't show you too much of the actual work at the minute because it's a bit of a nightmare, because I can't get any dirt on this floor. So, but just wanted to give you a bit of an overview of what we've got coming. To do these holes, so what I do is I set up the green beam at the old laser level, put the lines on, and then I use my roofing square and just half the joists, and then just drill through. But obviously you can't do your holes too tight. They've got to be, I think it's 4 times the width of your spade bit, I believe. So this is obviously more than that. I believe that's your minimum requirement. So yeah, so there's plenty going on. There's CCTV as well going on here. There's Wi-Fi boosters that have to come off the Ethernet and stuff. So yeah, there's plenty, there's outside lights and all sorts of jazz. So what I'll do is, I just really wanted to show you where we're at, but I think from Monday, because like I said, the screeders are coming in tomorrow, we're not here, screeders are in, and so from Monday we've got a complete level surface in here, and then we can absolutely fly on with the cabling. And I just wanted to give you an update of where we're at, and then we can take you through and show you some proper work. So, but like I say, if you've enjoyed the videos, please subscribe, and I shall catch you in a bit. Thanks.